Hello and welcome back to Space Tyrant, where I think we can just go in for the kill. I mean, do we want the Tyrant's anger, or do we want to risk getting them to do things? I mean, +7 research when you capture a planet isn't bad, but I feel like if we don't go for this, I don't know. I mean, difficulty is 5. Difficulty rating is between 1 and 5 stars. Start easy and work your way into hard missions. I mean, I don't know. Have we made it harder by winning so many missions? If so, then that would be dumb. But let's take out the Galactic Senate so that they can't advance upon us anymore. We need to actually take them on. I mean, could I have just gone for them straight away? Was that stupid of me to go for other things? I don't know how it works. You know, if it makes it harder, you'd think it'd make it easier by reducing their control over the system. Capture your enemy's homeworld. Well, we've done that before, so that isn't bad. You also are very big, but then I want him to go to that so we can take out that. We can also give him level up, but it seems like that would be pretty stupid. Wait, we have control over a lot of the system. Why do we have control over so much of the system? I guess that's just from the missions that we've been doing. Right. Our homeworld we will give a buff. We will also increase our thing. Right. He doesn't need leveling up, he's pretty big. I will finger something. I will finger you and erase you from existence. Right, we have a lot of ships. We have a lot of research. We've got a tech available immediately. Right, let's take our research. Right, Jade Fortress. What have you got in the shipyard? This is a terrible fleece. Give me a bat. We can't afford a battleship. Actually, I want these guys to die first, so we get rid of them. They are our whatever expendable space monkeys. Right, let's take on the prison so that we can start invading and take on their homeworld. Right, so let's make a ship invulnerable for 15 seconds if necessary. I want some of these big guys to die, so I'm, well, by big guys I mean, you know, the wastes of skin. Just volley on the wall. The waste of space. And we'll just ping at them. We do have a big fleet of ships as my other PC turned off randomly. Right. You only fire one, surprisingly, even though you're a big fleet. Right. Finished it off already. Do you level up? Right, invade. With the invasion dice? Oh no. 4. That isn't good. Right, research. Wide bays gives an extra fighter ore. That is always good. Right, let us fire upon them. They're around a prison and they are Senate, and we want to take that. We cannot do anything useful this turn. Our unrest is going up. They've took the prison. Space whale, no! You fucker. I hate space sharks. Right, we need to get the ballroom party out there as soon as possible. The Geordie the Ford shark needs to go away. He doesn't realise what he is doing to us by taking us on. This is gonna cock us. We're getting melted early. No, you are not allowed to do this, space shark. You're not allowed to ruin my run. Right, charge it for a meteor strike so that we can actually do some big damage to him. Boom. Right, we are running out of things to do. Right, regenerate. It does affect the nearby ships, so that is okay. Right, get a meteor strike out there. Thankfully he went for some of my smaller ships first, although these are also seemingly our primary damage dealers in this instance. Don't inspire him. Thankfully it wasn't a space slug, because that guy can regenerate, and then that's a big issue, right? He melted quite a few of our ships here. No! Double cucked! That is unfair. That is legitimately not fair at all. Right. Get regenerating on. I need to get you to board this guy before we die. And because we got so many fewer ships. Yeah, that is a legitimate sentence. So many of our ships are missing, so we've got a lot less. That is going to cause us some issues in killing him, essentially, because we're not doing as much damage. And he gets to take out even more before we even get a chance to. Thankfully that guy has a lot of health. But yeah, this is issues for us. And if our meteor strike was leveled up as big as our fleet is, then we could have obviously done a lot of damage. Did he get the volley out before he died? The meteor strike might save us, but it would be good if we did the level 3 one, like it should be at this many ships. So it fired 3 meteors and then we might stand a chance. Can you rally so that I can stand a chance? Yay, you inspired, good. Right, now we might have a chance of winning this. A little chance of surviving. As long as the enemy doesn't actually send their fleet to us with our tiny damaged ships, because if he does... we didn't deserve to survive that. Right, so after 2 flawless or lethal force, destroy 1 space monster. Well, they came to us. Reduce ship production costs, that's not bad. Right, so you invade. Yes, it'll use up your thing, but we need it. It'll give us the extra fleet as well. Are they leveled up as well? Right, appears your serial kisser. Yes, he's a serial kisser. I told you a million times, he kisses them serially. He takes his kissing serially. Very serially. So don't be silly. He's a serial kisser. Right, you get leveled up. Then go invade that and get us some Shocktopus up. So we can get some Katamari. Right. Yeah, sure, why not? Mob rule, we've got a lot of little ships. And we've all boarding party on their guy. Yeah, maybe he has some small ships as well, but big deal. Our guys will be the ones in charge! We will rule the universe here. Thank you very much, as it should be. He has now leveled up. He will invade the prison and win, because it's just a 1 invasion. Now, how big is Shocktopus? Not as big as we would like. With a sudden pop, an outlandishly dressed person appears in the audience hall, claiming to be a tourist from the future. How will you receive them? It looks like a lady, and she doesn't look that outlandishly dressed, other than the fact that she's wearing a fanny pack and a pink top and nothing underneath. Let's give them a tour. Sure. -2 unrest. Hours spent extolling the virtues of your star empire, and the tourists are suitably impressed. All the world's here to visit and are in awe of your future majesty. Fantastic. Could you go to the shipyards? Thank you. Right, let's get some cruisers. No shit, we can't afford any more. Well, get a destroyer. We're the poorest empire in the world, so you need to finger away. Not as effectively as I would have liked. Sure, let's explore the prison again. Scouts of the system have located the damaged probe of unknown origin. Oh, we're missing a research trait. Let's force it to research. Saved in your research network, the AI produced a flurry of technological discoveries. Destroyer Tech 2, nice. Thank you very much. I will take that, and that may... We will take our research before we go. Fast missile racks, for sure. And then you will advance to take this doomed fortified lab, and it will be ours. As he says. Enemy shields are halved. Get dusted. Tactical volley. Just a regular volley. Tactical volleys. Right, you need to regenerate everything because you are in the midst of it. And then we will start putting up a shield wall if you charge faster, because they are putting up a lot of resistance here. And more resistance than I expected for how effective they are. Right. I would like to maybe have the colour of the underneath to be different to the top, so that I can actually see it better when there's a breach and when there's something that has a move. Right, those shields really weren't very effective. And considering we have the shields, they have done a lot of damage to us, which is quite effective. Right, what are these timers? Have they been slowed by something? Right, they have breaches, so I'm happy with that. Right, shield wall. And then we will inspire for a volley of attacks on him and finish him. Yes. Right, now he only has 2 small ships, so it's not bad, but there's nothing we can really do because we have so much energy. This is why having extra energy isn't that effective. Sure, it helps in the quick, but in the long term, in the heat of battle, we end up with so much energy, more energy than we can do anything, because the hero power takes so long to regenerate, and they don't get inspired so much. So if we could find a way to 10. 2. We could have got a 9, but, at best a 9. Yeah, 5 gold, not gonna help. I was considering buying something from our homeworlds, but considering we've only got 5 gold, I don't think we can afford that. Right, an ultra-rich city. They are coming for us though. Right, we have 3 fleets, so that is good. Scapegoat -2 on rests. I will take that, but also I need to first finger you, because otherwise you will destroy my fleet. Let's go -2 on rests. Let's also research wide bays or phyto beams. We don't have one of those. Right. What are you? It is not their homeworld, so yeah, we'll just use this. 6! Well, that gives us the best chance of getting it next turn. But I need to take out their homeworld. Right, that. Relics of an ancient time. Fourth world, reduce ship construction. Yeah, it would reduce our construction, which would allow us to buy more. Naturally, because he's invading that way, he will come up and protect these, so you actually go to the forge to get replenished with your fleets cheaper, so that we can have the best chance. Right, nothing discovered, but you can go to the shipyard now and it will be cheaper. And we have 130 gold. Right, we can get a battleship and protect you. Right, 2 gold. I'm okay with that. And to be honest, I'm okay with it being a bit harder as well, because yeah, we're going too well. But the fact that we survived 2 space sharks is amazing. Right, that may be their homeworld. Actually, this is a pretty small system, isn't it? Alright, allows a fleet to move again. Yeah, there's not that big of a fleet, so they're somewhere over here. For sure. Right, you go to the shipyard, get a destroyer and a frigate, just so that we use all of our golds and give him the best chance of winning. We will take it and head out there. These are space rocks, you think, but they are not. Let's get some reinforcements out there. Let's send a boarding party out to the middle one. And then some volleys. I mean, we never really level these up, so the reinforcement isn't the best thing in the world. Right, let's get a meteor strike out there. Just for big damage, yes. Easy money. Easy win. Oh no, it's a space slug though, we need to run away. Now we get 3 meteor swarms, that is good. Right, so invade, and then run away. 4 balls. I mean, cannon, the ultimate cannon planets can blow up ships from light years away. We can't finger that, but we will run away. Yeah, we're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. No, we just can't. It would be stupid to take on a space slug. It's got regeneration, I would rather not. Right. Again, space slugs, we will not be going near it. You, my friends, just take it. 1! I knew it! I had a feeling. I was like, it's not going to win, is it? It's going to roll a 1. Right, this is a free planet though. Free no longer! You are now subjugated to us. Gives us some money, income. The advisors have allowed us to hack it as well. It never fails, so permanently increase the output, yeah. You have 2 ships. You have no ships. It was worth it, because we're going to take it anyway, so it's helped. You know what, when it reduces neighbouring planets by 2, it might also just give us that planet if I went to another one. Planet exploration with an increased chance to unlock a power. Well, that is very effective. Right, we could permanently upgrade it again. I mean, it gives us more money, but it's not really worth it in this instance, right? We're not going to invade this successfully. Completely impossible to, because it's so fortified. This one we can, though. It'll use up his things. It was already exploding before we even went down there, because I heard it. Nothing discovered? Well, let's give it a power. Nothing discovered? Really? Well, it gives us the finger power. That was the least effective finger. Please, you're nerfing too hard. Right, that is good. Right, let's go. Nothing down here that way. I mean, we could fly in for it, but no. Come, be useful. Get into battle. Right, end the turn. They're gonna come for us. We might be able to take them out. Resistance, how quaint. Respite, laser strike. I think we've got to do this. Right, so they're just regeneration fields. That's a shield wall. Right, let's go with that. Still your breach. Tactical volleys. I should maybe spend some money on ships. Right, we're going to want a shield wall because we are taking a lot of damage. A surprising amount of damage, in fact. Right, steal that breach before we die. Yeah, they have some very effective weaponry here. And it is not ideal, right? They are melting us. Right, get the shields up before you die. Yeah, 1 shield and too late. Wow, those ships, and they've got a focused crew, so yeah, you're dead. We can't even shield wall that. Get inspired so I can get a shot out there, maybe. Nope. Sorry, Shockswish, you let me down. You could not have been a contender. Thankfully that's a 6. But it's a doomed planet, so now it's just been destroyed. So is it still 6 to invade? I don't know. Teleport a fleet back to our homeworld if it becomes... Yeah, it's only a 4 now. I kind of want to invade it, but I should also maybe push onto their homeworld, so stuff it. We are heading forwards. Push forwards. Please? I told you to push forward. What? You can't move on until you've invaded. That is bad. That's not ideal. I want to just push onwards and say, we don't need this. Oh, you need to go to the shipyard and get some extra of these out there. And then another cruiser. We're not going to bother with the tiny frigate. Right, you start heading out. Let's get a research out there. Extra rock for extra health. Yeah, end your turn. Right, that is going to get taken, but we will take it back. They fortified that. They came in to attack, but we will take it before a problem. Although, right, energy shields are halved. Yes, we'll just do that. Send a boarding party out there so that we can take them on. Let's get a tactical volley or two out there so that we can dust them a bit. Right, these guys, shit, have been pretty effective. Very effective. Too effective. Right, get shielded. You need to seal your breach. Right, that is inspired. These ships. What are they? They're too powerful. That's what they are. Like, take them out. Seal the breach. Right, you need to get geo-shielders. It didn't really matter. He was dusted no matter what, so I could have used that on something more effective. Right, could we take one of them out, please? Right, yes, boarding party. Right, board them and destroy them. End their existence. Right, get shields up. You need to get inspired and finish them off. Right, we got dusted. This is not good. Why do they have such good ships? Militia, please. Right, we didn't really need to teleport back to our homeworld because these will go back to our homeworld. I guess I did choose a harder mode, but still. Right, they are getting fingered for sure. Although we don't have the power for it. Right, we can win with this big fleet. This big fleet will take these guys out. We need to start getting some business out there. Right, get a boarding party. Let's get a meteor storm. And then we will charge for a phyto beam as well. Yeah, they can just eat a lot of damage. They are damage sinks. Right, you little guys are my bullet shield, so I'm happy for you to absorb all of that damage, to be honest. Right, dusted them. We do need to invade this though, which means we need a lucky roll 5! That's the one! Thank you, and then that gives us enough to finger, maybe. On a secluded island, you find a small population of truly bizarre multi-limb life forms. Unfortunately, their sole habitat appears to be atop of a vein of ice-type rich ore. Well, let's refine the ore for fuel. We've captured a creature before. Mining crews mercilessly tear through the small habitat, showing up precious isotope label ore. Some creatures might survive, but that is no matter to a space tyrant. +1 move. Well, I mean, let's increase our chance of getting a power on the asteroids. A few commanders of your spaceport becomes convinced that the next target for sadistic practices. Mutiny is inevitable unless you act immediately. Let's mock them. Your goading encourages them. Prepare for an attack. Fuck. At least it's only a little guy, he says, as this little guy may probably thoroughly own him promptly because we are weakened from our last battle. Right, let's just get a meteor swarm out there. 3 meteors! I mean, to go from 1 to 3. Although that only seemed like 2, but I guess there were only 2 ships. Am I playing badly? Perhaps. Right, let's go to the shipyard. We need that, and then you get forward. Sure. Then you need to start venturing outwards to give us some tyranny. We can't afford anything else. Right, you, let's see what you're looking like. I mean, just retrofit him to the max. He may come for us. They'll deploy militia, but that's okay. If not, then, you know, he's gonna head in that direction as well. Although then they can actually split up. Another one. Yeah. We should be okay. We'll survive, yes. He had to get a 6 to win that, although he could still get it next turn. But that just gives us the chance to take it back. And the experiment gives us some research, and we got another guy back. I mean, our research is already at full. Right, so protection field covers neighbouring, +4 research. We're not anywhere near a breakthrough. I mean, sure, let's just use up the cards. No, not oppress. I want you to move along. Right, you will start moving out to that. You can actually take on the things. He's going to do some mopping up duty. And then you... Well, we can't death ray them, but you're a big enough fleet to take them on. We will take them down. Let's make a ship invulnerable for 15 seconds. Right, let's get some meteors out there right from the get-go. Then we will do a boarding party on their big guy and then get some volleys out there. Because that is what means business. Tactical volleys, and then we'll do another meteor storm, then we'll do a protection field just to heal up some of our guys. Tactical volley, steal the breach, and another tactical volley, and then you are not even close to being charged. Right, so meteor swarm, which means is even further from being charged, to be honest, and then a protection field. So once we got the big fleets, of course, you know, it becomes the antithesis of what I was saying before, because, you know, we've always got a lot of ships with a lot of things that could do with using us. You know, we just don't have the chance to use it all before the end of battle. And, you know, then... I have the power to finger... Is that their homeworld? It is, so... I will finger you. Just because we are getting ready to invade your homeworld. Right, we won! The critical fail. Right, they're going to come for us. They're going to come for us. We might survive. That is a big ship though. That could melt us. That could melt us hard! No, it's not ideal. Right, there will deploy militia. Oh, you're coming to us. That is a bad mistake. You also used up all of your ship's moves there to do that. Secret police gives us more defense. I mean, we have to. We can't move on to their homeworld without defeating it, so it's unfortunate that we have to do that. Right. You come across a group of travelling merchants, equally they're sure their wares. Let's go on Artifact Roadshow. The merchants trick you. We got Mogul traits. That's new. I'm happy for the new traits, even though this is probably the end. I will take it. Right, we will do more damage with our best guys. Right, you stop trying to oppress everyone. Vulnerable lads, but it's an 8 dice. We can't do that. God damn it. What is with these big rolls? Right, it's not worth hiring anyone. It's not worth teleporting anyone to our homeworlds. I will add 3 defense to this. And I will leave you in orbit around this rather than... Yeah, rather than going on the attack, I'll force them to come to us. Because that will mean they will have a better chance, or, you know, we'll have a better chance, because if we go to them, then both of them will definitely be a fight, but only one might come for us. But if they both do, then... Let's get ready with a remove. I could also, possibly, I couldn't, I doubt it, level up things. Right, shield wall is going to be effective next time that they shoot, and I don't think it actually does as much as I would like. Right, tactical volley so we can start taking down some more of their guys. Right, you need to start regenerating, otherwise you're dead. Right, we got one of them. That is good. Right, shield wall, get up there, get a volley on before we die, and then we will just hope for the best. We can survive one, but we couldn't survive two, and then that was guaranteed. Right, all of these things. Well, it's not even guaranteed that we'll survive one, but, you know, it's guaranteed that we wouldn't have survived two, which is why I didn't want to invade them. Right, get a tactical volley on, yes. Double shots. We might not even win this, which is unfortunate. God damn. They are going to win. For sure. Right, shield wall. See, it's silly that, you know, when you've got one on the front line, it only protects the one on the front line, but if you've got three, then it goes spread for them, but only if they're at the back. Right, unfortunately it did it on the one guy that's only going to do one rather than the three. Right, we took down one of theirs. We still have a chance, right? Yes, he's nearly dead. That guy has a lot more health though. They got 2 shots off before our one. So, dead. It's 1v1. We've lost because they've got all of these ships still. And it melted us! We were so close. But we did fortify it, so they have a harder time. Did they merge into one fleet, I wonder? Right, they are taking that. But that is bad for them because we can push for their homeworld. It's a 24B though. But I will be taking them on straight away. Right, this is the big battle. Ship fire rate reduced by 70%. Well, you get thoroughly dusted, so that you cannot do a lot of anything. Shit, I should have purchased ships before coming into this battle. I am an idiot. Right, get dusted. Right, get a protection field up. We are okay. Right, get a meteor swarm out there so that we can do some serious damage. Yes. Considering the big mistake that I made, right, that died. I think we did okay. Right, get a boarding party on that big guy. Get your regeneration field up there. Although we are going to meteor swarm first, actually. Just so that we can take out as many of them as we can. Right, protection, so that we can start healing him. Okay, not bad considering the humongous mistake I made there. By not buying more ships. Right, Phyto Beam, oh, you're dead. That was the most humongous mistake I could have made, but I was like, hey, I'm just going to invade their homeworlds. And now, you know, we can't retrofit the fleet. It is there until we either decide to back off or recall or something. I can now finger. Right, you are going to invade this. Yeah, it will use up your things, but so be it. We took it. Good. Victory. Exploring. Inside an abandoned factory, you find operation droids. Well, let's weld the lasers to their heads, and that gives us +3 defense. Yes, to the nearest base. I don't know which one they went to. I have a finger ray, which I will use on those, just to make it a lot easier, and I will actually consider hiring a new militia and using what we can to give us something. Right, you need to head out there and start protecting Scrunto. Yeah, he's got one big ship and one little ship in separate fleets, so let's go. They are coming for us. They appeared out of nowhere. That wasn't ideal. They could take us out. Yeah, they are coming for us. Right, we can take that world back though, so that's not bad. I will need to perhaps finger them. Right, so combat simulation increase the fleet leaders EXP. Right, get some EXP. You will head out there. I'm doing this before we invade, just in case it gives us any advantages, right? So, I mean, let's just fast forward. We shouldn't have a problem here. It should be done. It was a little ship. It wasn't going to cause us any problems. Right, so laser strike on that guy. Are we going at normal speed now? I hope. Right, get a protection field up there, and then we'll charge up our GeoCities shields. Obviously, I could have took care of business. Why do you get a breach when you weren't even being hit? That is what I don't guess. Right, put a protection field. I guess he got hit by their laser strike. That big guy is an issue for tissues, for sure. Right, yeah, just regenerate them and then get shielded. I was considering putting it on that guy, but at the end of the day, it was nothing but trouble to do so. So I didn't. The other guy did start to get invaded. Right, you've leveled up, you can now get a bigger fleet. You can add a dreadnought. Oh, you know who has to have a dreadnought? 9? Why so big? You have to get a dreadnought for free. Right, you need to get that cruiser. I mean, I would rather have a cruiser. There's no layout that I can do this in, is there? Where it would work the way that I want. Right, that will do. We're going to lose a carrier, but I am okay swapping a carrier for a dreadnought, to be honest. So, sorry, carrier. Right, you also get fingered because you are a problem for us. Then we will invade. It will use up our fleet, but so be it. Maybe we can look for a dice. You need to explore for dice, right? You are going to go to that eventually. You are going to head to the space slugs. I should maybe have done research beforehand. +1 fighter, double firing speed at low health, or I think because we're going to protect our big guy. Right, you are just going to head out. Then we've got you, who hasn't taken your turn. You are going to take on these guys, and hopefully the space slug won't come for us, because that would not be good. Right, so let's get a fighter squad out there. Let's do tactical volleys for days on everything, and we'll get a protection field out there just so that we can start healing them out. Right, they are some serious contenders for sure. No, protect it. I asked you to put the shield up before that, but it was a bit slow. Right, that guy needs to melt today. Right, seal the breach, please. Right, you would inspire the guy that's about to die, wouldn't you? But we won! Thankfully. Well, this guy's still untouched, which is rather surprising. Let's protect him. Yeah, that was the one that was being targeted. The float is not going to change the fate of your destiny. Right, we got some tyranny, thankfully. Right, invade and win. Thank you. Give us some research. Encore. We're nowhere close to a victory. Right, this is our battle for the ages. They are fortifying, which is not good. Means everything gets becoming hard. Right, okay, this is the battle for the ages. We could essentially do Armageddon. Right, I'm gonna keep it in mines, right? So phyto beam on that guy. And then we will see where things go from there. Meteor swarm to get some big hits in. It landed big hits on the small ships though, which is not what we want. Protection field is okay. Okay, Geoburst. We're going to Geoburst on their big guy. Let's just melt his face. And then we're down to some small ships. Right, get some protection field out there. Please. Right, Meteor Swarm, destroy them. Yes. Okay. No, we lost another ship. Right, steal that breach. Please. Right, Geoburst on that guy. And then we should have won. Yes, we have won. We are down to a very slim selection of ships though. 17. Right, we will start taking it back. They are coming for us. Which means they are perhaps our fingering targets. Because they are our closest enemies. Okay, could you let me finger them? -2 defense to a sieged planet is what we are going to do. You are going to help us along a little bit. 5, okay, down to 10. We could get this into, we will not, it will be at least 3. Orbitable screen, you do not have that. Cheaper, faster, more dangerous space marines. Sure. You have some of those, right? Oh no, we did have one of those as well, so we could have potentially done that. We're not going to recall you. You are out there for business. Right, you are going to the shipyards. For sure. And then get as much as you can afford. You are our backup option. Coming around the back. Indeed. And hopefully securing their homeworld if we fail. It appears your serial killer. Unrest is pretty low. -2 unrest. Unrest is at -2. Nice. So there is no unrest. We are actually restful system in the galaxy. You know, no unrest here. That was unfortunate. Right, you... I could send you to that, but then you lose a turn, don't you? But I guess there's nothing else to do. You know, we can't double invade it. So, why not? Let's go. They may send out ships on us, who knows? We will see how things go. The Astron Republic. They have taken an asteroid, they have not taken the laboratory. Space Slug smells us. It never attacks them. Right. Add fast ability to allow you control. They are concerning. Right, let's invade. 4. Okay, we need a crit next turn to win for sure. Right. Death Ray, you definitely need fingering. We will send you guys out as a distraction and support. We definitely won't be able to invade this, but you will hopefully cut off any resistance and maybe draw them out to us, but they are most likely going to go to us. Right, so 5, 5, 5, 10. 16. Right, so fast lab, right, these guys are going to invade, they've got no choice, although we get double dice, so I guess maybe I should have done that last time. I didn't realise we got double the dice for double the ships. I probably should have though. The inmates were revolted. Let's help the overlords in this one. -1 unrest, so we're at -3. No, we've just got no unrests in this solar system. So, you know, our tyranny is safe. They're not going to be coming for us anytime soon. Although they are coming for us in a very different way, and we are having problems. Right, so heal a ship is going to be amazing. Right, we're going to do that. And then I will use the Meteor Swarm just because it's the bigger ability. Then that is concerning. Right, Geo Burst on him, take him out of the equation. I'm surprised he still survived that. Right, seal your breach, please. Get your protection field up, please. I don't know why it was taking so long to recognise my inputs. Right, get invaded. You also regenerated, so I'm okay with that. We lost a ship. Take them out. We need to survive. Oh shit, I'm an idiot. I probably could have done that on the guy at the top, but again I didn't really see that he was in so much trouble, but inspired. Take him out. Okay, so we kept one of our main ships alive by doing the regeneration powers. Right, he's going in for the invasion, take it. It's nothing to me. That world, again, it's nothing, but you're coming towards your homeworld, aren't you? But I don't think you're gonna get there in time, to be honest. We need a crit 4. Not ideal. But if I can get a card that gives us 2 invasion, but I mean +3 cards, it's not ideal. We can't use it. Do we still have one of those? If we do, then it's got some extra health. Right, you... let's finger them. And they are gone. Yes. That saved us. Right, we should win this now, unless we get a critical fail. I will not brainstorm, it would be a waste. Right, you just go for that. Take it. Oh dear. We sent a smaller fleet than I planned. I planned to send the big fleets, or send the smaller fleets. Thus, will not lose. Nothing discovered. Go to the shipyard. Get a battleship. Get a... yeah, get one of them. Get one of them. Get 2 more of them. You're reasonably fortified. Okay, you just head to the prison. We've got too many cards. There's some pretty good cards. It's a shame we don't have enough crystals to actually use them, because that would allow us to just take that homeworld. And he's at level 4. I wonder if he goes to level 5. We will never find out, although we may if he fights these guys, because they may be coming for us. Right, you take that lab. I do not mind. Oh, you already own that lab, so never mind. But you're all dead. So, add 1 carrier to a fleet. Well, we could do that. I mean, in fact, we should, for safety. Get a carrier. Because we could still fail this. 5. We didn't though! We took the victory. Alchemy. You subjugated your enemy. Victory. The Berserk Union. We can now use them. We're fucked. Failed invading planets numerous times. Well, I mean, that's just because it was at such a high cost. You know, we didn't have a choice but to fail that many times, right? Tyranny reigns triumphant. We've unlocked the Berserk Empire. The galaxy bows before you. 100% destroy... okay, you're giving me a lot of unlocks. Right, so 100%, 32%. Win 6 capture and hold missions. We didn't do that. 100% unlocked. I mean, you know, maybe if I'd done all the rest of the solar system and kill 20 space monsters. Wow. And could you let me hover over them to see them? I mean, I wasn't paying that much attention when they came up, so I guess we don't really get to see that. That's how many things? Turtle turn is 119 and also a whole load of hours. So that is it for the Hoplite Empire. Join us again where we'll play the Berserk. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.